Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Tuesday the 3rd of September 2019 and we're looking at the gold-backed debit card Glint as recommended by one of our subscribers. On Monday the 29th of July of this year, Glint Pay Inc, a company founded by entrepreneur Jason Cozens, launched a gold-backed debit card in the United States. Based in London, the company has made Boulder its US base of operations. At the launch, Cozens said, quote, "We want gold to be considered like any other currency. We want to give a reliable currency to the world." End quote. Now this card is not new in that they rolled out its debit card early last year in Europe and has operated in the UK since November 2017. And has had more than 50,000 downloads of its mobile application and more than $50 million worth of transactions. Like most other challenger banks and fintech companies, Glint works almost entirely from your smartphone, with the exception of the physical card that they will send after registering. Now this is how it works. Users can download the Glint application on their mobile devices and quickly register. Money is wired from an existing bank account to purchase physical gold held in a vault in Switzerland. The exchange is made at the spot price, less 0.5% transaction fee. Registered users are provided with a Glint Debit MasterCard, pursuant to a license from MasterCard USA. Glint is an agent of Sutton Bank, and the accounts are regulated under the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp. That is in the US. A customer retains ownership of his or her gold until it is spent, and the vault holdings are audited daily. On a positive front, because Glint uses MasterCard, it is accepted in over 30 million locations worldwide. At this current time, however, investors cannot place their existing physical gold holdings into the card. Now, of course, Cozens was asked why he felt such a launch was necessary. Well, firstly, he is one of few entrepreneurs who believes, or at least publicly announces that they believe, that the concept of a gold standard is a good thing. He refers to the devaluation of currencies, including the US dollar, when compared with gold. He gives the following example, quote, "Back in 1970, a cheeseburger would have cost 55 cents. But last year, it was up to $3.47. A gram of gold would have purchased 2 cheeseburgers back then. Today, it can purchase 12 cheeseburgers." Of course, Illuminati Silver, being the epitome of physical fitness, would not even contemplate buying cheeseburgers. But pork scratchings are another matter. The use of a debit card overcomes the difficulty associated with attempting to exchange physical gold for goods and services. How much gold do you give, for example, for a cheeseburger? You have to carry a file around with you, and retailers have to have weighing scales and gold testing kits before accepting it. So it does, on the surface, appear to be a most practical initiative. In addition, when the gold runs out, the card stops working. That is, it's out of funds, and so there is no fear of going into the red or overdrawn. Now, while gold values have been rising, of course, this appears even more attractive, as it serves as a hedge against currency devaluation, and also, at the moment, providing an element of capital appreciation. Now, when comparing Glint to cryptocurrencies, Cozens adds, quote, "Glint is an alternative to the banking payment system, and we think it is a more reliable one than crypto," end quote. Now, in the United Kingdom, for example, opening a Glint account costs nothing, but Glint does come with a handful of fees and limits. These include the gold exchange fee comes with a charge of 0.5% of the transaction value. Similarly, the foreign exchange fee is 0.5% of the transaction value. Point-of-sale transactions are free with a limit of £5,000 per day. Auto-teller machines, ATM withdrawals, cost £1.50 with a limit of £300 per day. Topping up via debit card is free but is limited to £2,000 per day. You cannot load money using a credit card. Bank transfers are free. There are no insurance or storage fees on your end, though your gold is stored and insured. Account closures also cost nothing. And it is also regulated in the United Kingdom by the Financial Conduct Authority. Now, whilst there are many positives associated with using such a card, the two negatives, of course, which exist are, the first, as with all cards, is how do you access your cash if computer systems or the internet are down, hacked or fail. And the second, specifically to Glint, or similar apparatus, how do you feel about your purchasing power declining if there is a fall in the price of gold? Now, we are aware there are similar products out there other than Glint, and with varying degrees of charges and service sophistication. However, what all of these cards show us is that there are mechanisms available for those who believe in the precious metal space versus the fiat currency system, and that these options are available for us, if you pardon the pun, so that we can put our money, or gold, where our mouths are. Ben Davis from Glint was interviewed by Anna Jordan from Love Money in July 2018 and was asked how Glint compared with Gold Money's prepaid gold-backed card and how the two platforms differed. His reply was, quote, "Gold Money did a good job of improving the mindset of using gold as money. What it hasn't been able to do is provide liquidity on gold. When I buy something, it deducts in real time like a bank card. Gold Money has a preloaded card, so things take longer. You have to have the gold and move it, which could take 1 or 2 days and doesn't achieve the objective of keeping you in gold at all times. It created that first stepping stone. There's a reason we arrived later than we did. We'd already started when it existed. That was frustrating, but we're excited." In terms of guarantees beyond the normal financial regulation registrations, he added, quote, "The gold is held in Brinks in Zurich, Switzerland, and it's 100% guaranteed by Lloyd's of London and Brinks. The latter has custodial insurance with Lloyd's. If the company were ever to lose a bar, it'd be out of business. That pertains to the agreement we have with our bar list. Call it $50 million as an example. We would have a client list that adds up to $50 million in gold that matches that list. As part of our legal structure, we confer all property rights to the individual, so that in the event of our default, the gold is still legally owned by you." So what's your opinion of this type of card system? Are you convinced? Is it just another step closer to an eventual cashless society? And will it eventually mop up those gold reserves which physical stackers currently hoard at home or in some safe depository? Do share your thoughts. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management, and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.